Making recycled paper is not just a fun craft. It's a fantastic way to contribute to saving our planet. Let's dive right into the process, and I promise you'll be amazed at how simple it is. First, gather your materials. You'll need some old newspapers, magazines, or any scrap paper you have lying around. The more colorful, the better. You'll also need a blender, a large bowl, a screen or mesh, and some water. That's it. Start by tearing your paper into small pieces. Aim for about 1-inch squares. The smaller the pieces, the easier they'll break down in the blender. Once you've got a good pile, toss them into the blender and add enough water to cover the paper. Blend it on high until you have a pulpy mixture. It should look like a thick soup. If you want to add some color, now's the time to throw in some food coloring or even some flower petals for a natural touch. Next, pour the blended pulp into a large bowl filled with water. Stir it around to make sure it's evenly distributed. This is where the magic happens. Take your screen or mesh and dip it into the mixture, making sure to cover it completely. Lift it out slowly, allowing the excess water to drain. You'll see the pulp forming a thin layer on the screen. Now, here's a little tip. If you want a smoother paper, you can use a sponge to press down on the pulp and remove even more water. This will help flatten it out and make it easier to dry. Once you're satisfied with the thickness, carefully flip the screen over onto a clean towel or piece of felt. Gently peel away the screen, and you'll be left with a wet sheet of paper. Let it dry for at least 24 hours. If you're in a hurry, you can use a hairdryer on a low setting to speed things up, but be careful not to scorch the paper. Once it's completely dry, you can cut it into any shape or size you like. Now, you have your very own recycled paper. Use it for notes, cards, or even art projects. Not only are you reducing waste, but you're also creating something unique and beautiful. Plus, it feels great to know you're doing your part for the environment. So, next time you think about tossing that old paper, remember this easy method of making recycled paper. It's a small step, but every little bit helps in saving our Earth. Happy crafting!